Hey everybody, it's a new episode of Crossing Kin coming at you from the Crossing Kin Garage, where everybody's family.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Randy, and we want to tell you about this incredible new thing we've got going. It is a episode today where we're just gonna, if it's a song, we're gonna count it down, sort of.
So it's not necessarily a countdown, it's more of our opinions. So today we're looking at mine. In 2 weeks, we'll look at dad's. But today we are looking at 5 songs I think are very overrated and 5 songs I think are very underrated.
Now,
Every song is someone's favorite, so please don't be offended if one of the songs I think is overrated is one of yours. Just Again, this is just my opinion. If you guys have a different one, leave it down in the comments below.
we know that everybody has opinions, and yours are important, so let us know what you think.
All right, so we're going to actually start with my overrated. That way we can end on my underrated and, end on a positive note.
Okay.
My first overrated song is Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John.
No, I'm good.
Okay, don't hate me, internet. I personally think Elton John is overrated as an artist. Full stop. He has some good songs, don't get me wrong. I vibe to Crocodile Rock all day long, but this song in particular, there for a hot minute, it was everywhere, especially after it got used in Sing 2. It started being in commercials, and I'm just like, I don't get this song. I don't like this song's melody. I would rather listen to Benny and the Jets if I have to listen to an Elton John song, and I don't like that song either. So,
You
yeah.
have to give Elton John his props, however. I mean, he is a legendary
He's a great
artist. He
musician.
is a
I'm not
legendary
saying
artist.
that. I just think there are better artists
I
than
agree. I,
Elton
I
John.
concur. As an artist in general, Elton John is overrated. And Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, yeah, I can. I don't like The Wizard of Oz to begin with.
He
So,
really doesn't. I had to force him to watch Wicked.
yeah.
Speaking of, next up is "Let It Go" by Adina Menzel.
What?
I know. I am not denying that "Let It Go" is a good song.
I thought
I
this was one of your favorite all-time songs.
no,
Oh,
I don't know.
you're finding out here at Crossing Kin how much Dad doesn't know about his
I will die on this hill. I think "Let It Go" pales in comparison to every single song in the Tangled soundtrack. I would
Okay,
rather
I would
listen
agree
to
with that.
Tangled and Little Mermaid and Lion King. I would even rather listen to some of the songs from Encanto than listen to Let It Go.
Yeah, just go to
It
our Disney song soundtrack
it
countdown somewhere.
it was way overplayed. And while yes, it is a good song, I am not denying it is a good song. Adina Menzel knocked it out of the park. It was well written. I also am mad at Let It Go because it took away our chance to have Elsa as a villain, and I still really would have liked to see that version of Frozen. And it is the reason that Frozen overshadows Tangled. It just is. And I'm salty about that because I will die on the hill. Tangled's soundtrack is better than Frozen.
Oh, I agree with you wholeheartedly because we like Tangled better than we do Frozen.
Yes.
Totally concur. Both of these, Kristen, nice job, bravo so far.
All right. Up next, I have Imagine by John Lennon. I do not understand the appeal of this song. I do not understand the appeal of this song.
And you just drove in the ditch.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't understand the appeal of this song. I don't like any of John Lennon's solo stuff. I just don't. I do not understand the appeal. I'm sorry. I don't understand the appeal. I don't like Imagine.
Okay, and that's a fair assessment. However, Imagine is one of these songs where you have to get into the depth of the song. I mean, it is one of those thought-provoking songs that causes you to just, think that the world would be better off with some of those things that he's listed. And
Some, like he says, imagine there's no heaven. I would rather not imagine that. That paints a terrifying picture to me.
that is fair. As believers, we don't want to even, but and many believers have great criticism for Imagine. I don't know that it's an underrated song though. It's
Overrated.
overrated. I'm sorry, overrated song. I tend to disagree with you on this one. John Lennon was his musical prowess, his writing skill. The Beatles would not have happened without John Lennon, and I think that perhaps maybe I haven't done a good enough job of exposing you to John Lennon's solo music.
I've heard some of it. I'm
So
not a fan. I will, however, say this for Imagine's credit. I like the Tim Hawkins parody of it. I really love the Tim Hawkins parody of it. I will link that down in the description so that you guys know what I'm talking about.
I've failed her.
You
as a
have
father.
not. You have not.
Okay, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Let's move
Okay.
on. Okay.
I got 2 more.
4, number 4, fourth underrated. Not ranked, but
Overrated.
just overrated. I'm sorry, I keep getting that wrong.
So my 4th overrated song is "Bridge Over Troubled Water" by Simon and Garfunkel.
You are out of your ever mind. I was a little bit okay with Imagine. You have lost your choo-choo train. It has completely gone off the tracks. I can't wait to see what your 5th one is. This is obscene. I don't. Please unpack this one.
I legitimately can't explain it. There are other songs by Simon and Garfunkel I love. I adore. This one puts me to sleep.
Have you heard any of the covers?
Yes.
Okay.
I've heard.
Is it the song or just their arrangement?
I think it's just their arrangement because
Okay.
I really do like Peter Holland's and Tim Faust's version of Bridge Over Troubled Water. I don't know if it's just their voices hit wrong on this one to me. Again, I like Simon and Garfunkel. I like them very, very much, even though they don't like each other very much.
Not even.
But something about this song, this arrangement, I don't know if it's just their voices hit me wrong because again, I love several of the covers. It's
Aretha did a good cover too.
I know Aretha did a good cover.
Yeah.
Again, Tim Faust and Peter Hollins did a good one.
It became pretty much a standard after
Yes.
Simon and Garfunkel released
Yes,
it, and
and something. I'm sorry. This is the reason I didn't tell you. This version just hits wrong to me for some reason.
Fair
I cannot explain it.
Fair enough.
I wish I could. I can't.
Okay.
All right. Last up for the overrated.
Okay, just brace yourselves, folks, because we started out okay, and it's kind of gone downhill from there.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
Okay, I'm good with that.
I do not like this song. Like, full stop. I don't like this song so much. I got mad somewhere out there on like a reputable YouTube channel that makes its whole living counting things down. They did a top 10 Michael Jackson songs. Like, that's their whole thing. They do top 10s. They did top 10 Michael Jackson songs. Thriller was number 3 and Billie Jean was number 1. I got heated.
Well, there are much better Michael Jackson songs than Thriller.
I mean
Billie Jean, right?
I don't like Billie Jean. I don't like Billie Jean.
The reason Billie Jean got to be so prominent was because it was the first single released off of Thriller.
I don't care.
And I get that. I totally concur with you on this one. Totally concur. I think Billie Jean got overplayed. I think its subject matter is just it's just depressing. Overall, it's just depressing. And
I don't understand how Billie Jean wound up at number 1 on that list. Like that is what blew my mind.
That's okay. That's all right. There are better Michael Jackson songs.
There's pretty much the entire Thriller album is better than Billie Jean. Anyway, that's it. That's it for the overrated.
Overrated songs. Kristen, I'll give it to you 3 out of the 5. 3 out of the 5.
I broke down.
2 songs. I mean, you had to go.
Prepared to disown me when I said I didn't like Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Because it's it's just, okay.
Can I start making you happy now?
Yes, please make me happy.
Okay. So, starting off for my underrated songs.
Am I going to know all of these?
Yes.
Okay.
So, my first one for my underrated songs is Golden Years by David Bowie.
Wop, wop, wop.
Yes. It got used on the Knight's Tale soundtrack, but it never gets radio play.
It doesn't. I mean, every once in a while I'll hear it. And you wouldn't have even known about it had it not been for Knight's Tale, probably.
Yes.
Because of the fact that it doesn't get radio play.
It gets so overshadowed by Moon Age Daydream and Space Oddity.
Yeah.
And all of his Ziggy Stardust stuff and like heck, even the little drummer boy with Bing Crosby
Right.
overshadows Golden Years, and I
Yeah.
don't appreciate
Golden
that.
Years
This
is a
is a
good
fun
song.
song to
It
dance
is a good
to.
song. It's a good song.
So yeah,
I don't
go.
know that it's one of his best.
It may not be, but
Okay.
it's one of my favorites of Bowie's.
China Girl is a good Bowie song
I've heard
too.
China
Yeah.
Girl, but
But
it's
I
not
agree.
underrated.
That's
Golden Years is very underrated to me.
that's very that's a good song, Kristen.
Thank you.
That's a really good pick because you're right. It very seldom gets any kind of airplay on any of the oldie stations. And guess I do listen to
Have I
mostly.
earned some love?
Oh, not yet.
I'm forgiven yet.
You got to come on with some
Okay.
heavy hitters here.
Well, I don't know if I'll quite get there,
Oh
but
dear.
my
Okay.
next one is Wandering Day by Bear McCreary, performed by Megan Richards. This is from Rings of Power. It was in the first season. The reason I'm saying it's underrated, it did not get any love at the Emmys.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
that
That's fair.
is a crime. This song is
What
gorgeous.
won that year?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, the music from Rings of Power has been absolutely exquisite. We've talked a little bit about it
In all of our Rings of Power
in all of our
videos.
Rings of Power videos. Anytime we've really mentioned any of the Lord of the Rings franchise, we've mentioned the fact that the music from Rings of Power has just been
Bear
exquisite.
McCreary did a great job. He wrote Wandering Day. It feels like he read parts of Tolkien, and then said, "Okay, I'm going to write a not quite Hobbit, but Hobbit walking song."
Yeah,
And it
and
turned
it's
out
very
so
good.
beautifully.
Very
And
good. I mean, it
Megan
sounds
Richards has a shockingly lovely voice. I
yeah,
was not prepared for such a pretty voice to come out of that young lady, and
yeah.
she did such a good job. It's one of those songs like I've played it on a loop and just had it as my song, and it's one of those that brings me up.
Sure,
Like
sure.
it brings my mood up if I'm having a bad day. Just turn on Wandering Day and it starts getting better.
Very good. I've never heard it on the radio though, and
No,
chances are that you won't.
you
I mean,
won't.
there's only been like one uh, Lord of the Rings kind of song that even got on radio, and I think that was because of Annie Lennox doing that song at the
Into the West.
end of that one song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wandering Day won't get radio play. It will probably only get Spotify play, but even then, I don't think it's gotten that much because it's part of the Rings of Power album, and sadly, Rings of Power, hardcore Tolkienians have been doing everything in their power to torpedo the show. So,
Well, make sure that you go and check this out, whether on YouTube or whether on Pandora or your favorite streaming. It's called Wandering Day.
Wandering Day, yes.
Yes.
All right, up next, this is a one-hit wonder that I literally found as a song that was,
Three or
yeah,
four.
this is my third
Okay.
one, as a song that was playing over some bloopers. The song then got stuck in my head, and now it's one of my favorite songs ever. It's called Tell Me Ma by Shamrock. This again, it's a one-hit wonder. It is actually based off of an old Irish song called Belle of Belfast.
I'm not
It's
doubting
a
that. It looks like it could be the soundtrack to Riverdance.
yes.
Yes.
Yes. It is a up tempo version of this old Irish ditty called Belle of Belfast, and then they took it and Tell Me Ma When I Go.
Yeah, I wouldn't
It's
even know
so
anything about it. It is a good song.
fun.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. It's one of those that we listen to on road trips, and even my mother starts kind of jamming out to it. Like she's walked around the house one day just singing it because it got stuck in her head after a road trip where I DJ'd. So yeah, Tell Me Ma by Shamrock. It's another one of those that just is the good mood song.
Right. Right.
All right. So here's my fourth one. And So It Goes by Billy Joel.
Good song.
This
Good
is
song.
such a pretty song. I don't remember what album. And So It Goes is such a pretty song.
And So It Goes. It is emblematic of Billy Joel's ballads. This is more of a lullaby.
It's a much simpler song.
It's a much simpler song, and it is one of those that I think if it ever did play on the radio, it would be a hit. I mean, I don't know that he ever released it as a
I
single.
don't think he did.
And 9 times out of 10, you're not going to hear just a random track off of an album on radio. But it is one of those, and so it goes. That is a very reflective song. Um, Go check it out too. That's a good underrated
It's
song,
a
Kristen.
beautiful
It is a
song, and
very beautiful
it's
song.
it is probably after River of Dreams. I think it's the first Billy Joel song I memorized.
Gotcha.
Like can
Okay.
sing all of the
Cool.
words too.
Very cool.
All right, last one. I'm not certain if you'll know this one because I don't remember if you've seen the movie, But At the Beginning by Richard Marx and Donna Lewis. It is the credit song to the animated film Anastasia.
Yeah.
And when Anastasia kind of got its resurgence in the 2010s, this song started getting covered by a lot of people. And I go back to the original and I'm just like, this is actually a really good song. But sadly, Anastasia got a little bit swallowed up by Hercules because I think that was the Disney film that came out
Mhm.
the same year.
And they were competing animated
They were
studios
they
at
were
the time.
competing. It was Don Bluth Studios versus Disney at the time. I want to say that Anastasia actually won out at the box office, but it's really hard to beat Hercules soundtrack because Hercules really does have a good soundtrack.
It does.
Whereas Anastasia's is more Broadway
Well, two of those the
style.
artists, Richard Marx and
Donna
Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah, both of these artists were hitting pretty heavy at the time
Hmm.
Anastasia was released. Richard Marx was a top 20 guy. Donna Lewis, I love you now and forever. Da, da,
Okay.
da. I think that's right. One hit wonder.
Yeah.
Other than this, Richard Marx, however, he had some '80s things
Hmm.
that were 8 or 9 top 40 hits in the mid to late '80s.
Part of the reason I will admit part of the reason that this song even popped into my mind as an underrated song, this is a song that my best friend actually walked down the aisle to.
Cool, very
So
cool.
it's one of those really sweet, beautiful songs, and
Yep,
now I have a bit of a memory with it
certainly.
because
Yeah.
bestie.
And
But
let's face it, I mean, the best songs, they evoke emotion,
yeah,
whether they're underrated or whether they're overrated
yeah, you
songs.
just watched Dad nearly disown me over what I
I mean,
thought was
there's
overrated.
music is almost to the very point of politics because people get very emotional
Mm,
about things that really you shouldn't be getting emotional
this is
about.
very true.
I mean,
But
music, however, is one that evokes vibrant memories.
mhm,
Incredible. There'll be a song that plays on the radio that I'll remember. Boom, that was the song that I heard the first week Tammy and I started dating. Or this is a song that I nearly had a wreck with when I was driving my Camaro. Or this is a song that was playing hot and heavy the year Katie was born, or Kristen was born, or Kelly were born. Music has that incredible potential, and that's why we've got so much of it here in the Crossing King Garage, from CDs to vinyl to 78s to cassettes, 8 tracks. We got it all.
But for today, that is it from the Crossing King Garage.
That was Kristen's overrated and underrated song list.
We will do dads in 2 weeks, so make sure you tune into that.
And I promise it will be very, very interesting. There'll be some songs that you've never heard of before, just like on Kristen's, that you will definitely want to go check out.
I will try to link at least my underrated songs down in the description below. That way you guys can check them out if y'all don't already know them. So until next time, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Randy.
And this has been Crossing Kin. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye!
Later.